Welcome to the Asian Idols channel. I'm Cherry. Today, our video features the following exciting content. What do you think about
From
this
top
topic?
star to obscurity? Zhang Han's reputation collapses, 2 dramas shelved for 7 years, court auction fails as online mockery grows. In today's highly commercialized entertainment industry, Zhang Han has gradually become a representative example of imbalanced stardom. A review of his acting career reveals a cycle he has never managed to break: repetitive character types, rigid performance styles, and creative choices that are increasingly out of step with contemporary aesthetics. Despite years in the industry, he has failed to leave behind a single realistic, high-quality drama that can withstand the test of time. Instead, he has long remained within the comfort zone of formulaic idol dramas. From a data perspective, this issue is especially evident. Debut ratings, an important indicator of audience reception, clearly document the overall trajectory of Zhang Han's works. Most of his starring projects struggle to reach even the passing line. The only film with a relatively high rating, Wolf Warrior 2, owes its success largely to Wu Jing's leadership, genre innovation, and patriotic narrative. Zhang Han played only a supporting role, and his performance did little to influence the film's overall evaluation. Against Wu Jing's tough, masculine presence, Zhang Han's expressionless acting appeared even more conspicuous. In contrast, his relatively positive reception came from the reality show Forward to the Blue. Ironically, this program became one of his few high-scoring works, while also exposing an awkward reality. As an actor, what earned him recognition was not his scripted roles, but his unscripted, offstage persona. This misalignment itself is worth reflection within the industry. The most controversial turning point arrived in 2022 with the broadcast of Gentlemen of East 8th District. Prior to its release, the drama underwent aggressive promotional campaigns and was packaged as an innovative urban male ensemble series. However, once aired, its value system, dialogue aesthetics, and portrayal of female characters quickly triggered widespread backlash. Numerous scenes criticized as greasy and vulgar caused the series to become the target of nationwide ridicule in a very short time. What drew particular attention was the fact that Zhang Han served as both screenwriter and lead actor, holding concentrated creative control. This should have been an opportunity for self-validation, yet it ultimately became a major public aesthetic misstep. The show's removal from broadcast platforms was not accidental, but rather the result of collective audience outrage, media scrutiny, and regulatory intervention. To a certain extent, Gentlemen of East 8th District has become a textbook case of rapid correction driven by value-based controversy in recent years. The repercussions did not end there. Soon after, multiple mainstream media outlets publicly criticized Zhang Han, once again placing him under the spotlight. An investigative report by the paper revealed 2 dramas, The Royal Knight Journey and The Flying Dragon and Brocade, each with investments exceeding 100 million yuan, yet shelved for 7 years. This further exposed the continued decline of his market appeal. The failure of both dramas at judicial auction was not only a pragmatic move by capital to cut losses, but also a reflection of the market's collective pessimism toward their prospects. It must be acknowledged that shelved productions are not uncommon in the industry. However, when an actor repeatedly becomes a risk factor, their personal brand inevitably undergoes reassessment. In an increasingly competitive content market, audiences are no longer willing to pay simply for familiar faces. They care far more about character depth and creative sincerity. From an industry perspective, Zhang Han's predicament is not an isolated case, but rather an inevitable outcome of accelerated turnover within the entertainment ecosystem. When popularity fails to translate into artistic value, and self-repetition replaces professional growth, former stardom inevitably fades. Whether a true comeback is possible depends not on exposure frequency, but on the courage to confront criticism and rebuild one's creative foundation. For Zhang Han, the issue may no longer be about whether he can make a comeback, but whether he is willing to abandon entrenched patterns and rediscover the essence of acting as a profession. As audience standards continue to evolve, any form of self-indulgence detached from its context will ultimately be cooled by reality.
If this is your first time watching our channel, please hit the subscribe button to support us. Thank you.